Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem, Mystery of the Emblem. Now last time on Let's Plays we finished KOTOR. I decided to continue with the story. After all, we did finish the first book. And I think it's now about time we finish up the Arcania trilogy and go into book 2. Starting off with Rust Expedition. And we have some exposition for us. Hey, it's me! After 5 long years, the Great War with the Dolor Empire, the Dolorian Empire, which caused much suffering, it was later called the War of Darkness, ended with the defeat of the Earth Dragon King, Medeus. The warriors who had gathered under the Fire Emblem returned to their homelands and to restore the lands from devastation. Used up much strength. Among the countries that once made up the 7 kingdoms of Arcania, Gra and Grust were ruined. Altea, Aurelis, Medan, and Talus were also deeply scarred. Even the Grand Kingdom of Arcania was undergoing restoration. Then, at the royal capital Pales, which was still shaken by the war, an important event occurred. King Aurelis' younger brother, Hardin, married Princess Nina and ascended as the 24th king of Arcania. After becoming the king, Hardin, although seemingly reluctant, instantly restored the country. He gathered many soldiers to create a powerful army. Following that, he declared the restoration of the Holy Empire of Arcania, and declared himself Emperor. 1 year after the end of the war with Dolor, the world seems to be entering a state of peace. But the wheels of fate appear to have a fault. As we start, if you played any of the American games, you would actually never see the story. The story is only appeared ever in Japan. Got Shadow Dragon in the West due to Shadow Dragon in the DS, but the remake of this game, the sequel, never came out in the West. Sadly, really should have. To a lot of people watching this, will be a new story. So, let us read. This game also has heavily expanded things compared to Book 1. Of course, not trying to skim through Book 1, and instead is trying to tell a full Fire Emblem story. 1 year has passed since the War of Darkness ended. Thanks to the efforts of Prince Marth, the Kingdom of Altea, devastated by war, finally begins to stabilize. The Knight Jagan, who succeeded the ill Malladus, became the Princess Tactician and helped him rule. But yeah, everyone happened to Malladus, he's gone. Basically got ill and now he's gone. Which helped him rule the country by his side. Afterwards, Princess Sheeta was welcomed to Altea, and her marriage with Prince Marth was announced. The citizens of Altea were happy for the pair's fortune, and Sheeta was passionately welcomed to the country. However, nearing the day of the wedding, a letter suddenly comes from the Imperial Palace of Pales, containing an imperial order. Dear Prince Marth of Altea, the Kingdom of Grust, occupied by Arcania, a huge rebellion has broken out. I request for your country to subdue Grust. Your Highness, please send Altea's full army immediately to quell the Grust rebellion. Emperor Hardin. The Kingdom of Arcania is the suzerain state to suzerain state to Altanea, and its orders must be followed. The helpless Marth orders the Night King to protect his kingdom. And he leaves, along with Jagged and the others, to an expedition to Crust. And we start Chapter 1! Ba-dum-da-dum. Huh, this is a new map. Yep, an entirely new map. With the return of the... Oh, so some bandits, too, which, Now, I know this map design is much harder than Book 1, so... Yeah, but one cool thing about Book 2 is it adds some new characters. Jagan, we finally arrived! Is that the Rebel Fortress? I saw the Occupation Army Commander, General Lang. You should ask him directly. So you are Lord Marth. Currently the situation is relaxed. We've already subdued most of the rebels. All that remains is this fortress. Since you are here, I will leave the job of defeating the rebels. The rebels' leader, General Lawrence, to you. Lawrence? Huh? The leader of the rebels is General Lawrence? Why would he rebel? Oh, I don't know why, but it's a fact that he is hiding Grust's prince. He's probably dreaming of restoring the kingdom of Grust. What a fool! He really thought his rebellion would be victorious. Lord Moth, you will kill Lawrence and bring back the royal Grustian, the hidden Grustian royal children. We'll leave this place to you and pursue their escaping rebels. We'll show these Grustian fools the consequences of opposing us. General Lang, what are you planning to do? If you want to know, I'm going to slaughter the families of the rebels. Then I'll burn down any villages that harbored the rebels. That'll stop them from contemplating rebellion again. And then we'll see the tears on the faces of those fools. What? How can you be so cruel? There's nothing wrong! You best follow my orders and I'll think to you. Not things too hot much. Or do you also intend to rebel against Arcanea? What? Of course not! Then you better listen to my orders. Lord Marth, don't think too highly of yourself. In my eyes, you're just a prince of a weak country. With its power, Arcanea can destroy your country at any time. Don't forget about this. Jagan, what's going on? Why is Hardin handed over this country to such a man? General Lang was such a noble of Arcanea. However, in the previous war, he supported the Delorian Empire. He also stole from other people to add on to his own wealth. I fear he has continued his ways at Grust and caused suffering to its people. So General Lawrence's rebellion is completely understandable. Jagan, how can you say things so casually? If we don't inform Hardin of the truth, more innocent people will be killed! Your Highness, understand the feelings. However, Lawrence's rebellion is a fact. First we must see how we can help them. Basically, we should listen to what the citizens have to say, so we can affirm what has happened to this country. And Your Highness can talk to General Lawrence personally. But the rebels don't know that we're from Altea! Can we reach the fortress safely? Don't worry, most of the rebels have already fled. Well, there may be just Lawrence and the children in the capital. Blocking a path, the only bandits who have taken advantage of the confusion and raided villages. They are no problem for us. You can order our Aaron to defeat them in one blow if you want. However, Your Highness, we have some fresh recruits in our army who use some fighting experience. To them, bandits are relatively strong foes, so be careful not to push them too much. If possible, I would have killed them. I would like to fight as well. My body is not what it used to be. I'll stay by Your Highness's side as your tactician. Well, Your Highness, we should... go. We should go. And we start on the new map with the new map theme! So, for one, we have some... Let's investigate our foes. First is General Lawrence, the Broken Steel Lance. Our Broken Lance. He is in no position to fight, with no way to hit us, and no way for us to really do damage to him. Yeah. So, drink some Pepsi. But yeah, Lawrence is the same as always. But anyways, there's some bandits with some Volnarians, so some archers, or hunters, a hand axe and a Volnary. So notice yourself, this guy has a hand axe. And then two more. And then there's this cave here. This tunnel contains some treasure, but I also think a monster. So, but we do want to get to that village up there, because that village has a character for us to get. Also a shop here. But anyways, let's go over the new recruits, and also our own units again. Because some things have changed between the game. First up, Marth has a completely new portrait, and starts the Fire Emblem, but no longer has his iron sword. Marth! Marth is Marth still. Being, well, the Prince of Altea. There we are. Marth! He's a lord, wielding swords, now that we promote, and has a rapier and a vulnerary. Choice chapter 1 with level 1 movement and with level 1 and 7 movement, and external Daltanian and personality is noble, for food he is automatically given. I also updated the growths on Hero's show bases. He has good HP base and a good strength, skill and weapon level and speed, and luck and defense. He's an all-around good unit. All around, I would recommend using him because you're kind of forced to, and he is a pretty good unit, as we already showed in the first book. Slaughtering his way through enemies. But his HP growth works really at, because they're 90. Seriously, I'm surprised at how little I gained HP on that playthrough. Seriously, I got HP screwed for a 90? But yeah. That's enough about him. Next up on this list is, well, let's see what's next on here. So, it's one of these paladins. I just need to find out which one it is. Okay, that's Cecil. Okay. Over here is Cecile. Or Cecil. Cecil is probably the best out of the new recruits, being an extremely powerful unit. For one, having, 7 weapon level, being able to wield automatically silver lances, having insane speed growth, skill, strength, decent strength, a really good max HP growth, and good speed, and yeah. And what her main thing is she's able to use she's one of the few characters who's able to use the exclusive, female-only weapons, as in the Lady Sword. Which is pretty good on her, actually. She's one of the best users of it. Where she doesn't sacrifice flying movement for the ability to use swords, just to get physical stats. But anyways, I'm probably going to try to use Cecil, but who knows. She'll start with a Slim Lance, give her extra crit on top of her already good skill. Pretty darn good. Recommend it, using her. But yeah, she's probably the best out of the recruits. Alright. So next up on our list is, well, a returning Drog. Drog is, well, the Gentle Giant. He's back again. He has a Steel Lance this time, and a little bit different growth, having actually been a little stronger than he was. Because yes, actually, fun fact, every character that's returning is actually a higher level than they were in the base game, being like 2 or 3 levels. Marth Outlaw is starting at level 1, but it's starting at level 3. But yeah, Drog is Drog, he's the same. He has a little bit better strength, and basically, you can use the same as last time, basically being just a good tank. That's it. Next on the list is our new paladin, Aaron! Aaron returning from the game! But, well, from the book 1, instead of being a very late promoted paladin, he's instead our Jagan, having pretty, basically the same stats he had when he started, but there's been a problem. His growths were completely crapped on. Basically, he has now 10 in everything, except for luck and res. But anyway, he starts with a Steel Sword and a Silver Lance, joins level 1, has 10 movement, nationally Altanian, and his personality for full same as always. Also, I forgot to mention that Cecil's personality was basically loyal to him. But notice how his name, Aaron the Dying. The reason I call it that is because Aaron currently has a terminal illness. The reason that his growth's got so bad in between games is because in between games he contracted a disease that is very much killing him right now. And what he wants to do is defend Marth to the best of his ability before he dies. That is what happened. So that's why he's much weaker. Next up on the list is Luke the Cavalier! Luke the Cavalier, or the Rowdy Squire, is an interesting unit, having very similar growths to Marth, weirdly enough, but basically lowering his strength and luck and his speed and his skill. Okay, he's basically very similar to Marth, but lower growths. So here, he has a javelin and iron sword, basically making him kind of the Cain of the group, but because fun fact, we don't start with Cain and Abel in this game, instead we have Luke and Roderick. Or Roderick. But anyways, again, he is a flirtatious personality, being very interesting person. The HP he has. Oh god, he's Mathis. I just realized he's Mathis when you start with him. I probably won't be using Luke unless he gains a ton of stats, which would be pretty funny. But yeah. Ouch. Okay. Next on our list is the last of the paladins, Rhodey. Or, as his actual name is, Roderick. Also, which is basically our Green Knight. Or, I guess, our Red Knight. don't know. Roderick! It has an iron lance and an iron sword, having a better strength and a skill, but it works HP. Actually, he has basically better overall growth than Luke. But compared to Cecil, he is a little worse, but actually that's a good way to explain it. Roderick and Luke are opposites, Cecil's kind of in the middle. But Roderick has good lance, as lance and iron swords, starts Chapter 1, is a very serious personality, and is, yeah, just a generic paladin, or just cavalier. But over here are the more interesting units. We have 2 archers of the gang. First up first, let's go with Gordon! Returning archer! The Altean archer. In between games, he has succeeded George as the best archer in the land. In quotes. Basically, he is the exact same unit as he was in the first game. In Book 1, he was a crappy archer. In Book 2, he's a crappy archer. There is literally probably no reason to use him over another character we're getting later. Except for the fact if you want a sniper. Which, snipers in this game are pretty good, but I'd recommend the other version better. But because they're a promoted ground unit that don't lose out on their things when they have to go to inside chapter. But yeah. Anyways, but last on the list is the last newcomer. This one is Ryan, Gordon's younger brother. Ryan is pretty bad. Anyways, Ryan is Gordon, but worse somehow, or better, I guess. Actually, comparing their growths, Gordon. Actually, no. Ryan has overall better growths. Thinking about it, he has better skill, HP, strength, lower weapon level, but and higher speed and lower luck. That's it. What? Okay, Ryan is just better Gordon. Okay, Ryan is better Gordon, I guess. Gordon 2. Again, like I meant for his personality, it's Gordon 2. They have the same personality. Okay, but that's what we explained. Gordon's personality changed between games. So basically, in order to make Gordon still in the game, they gave Ryan Gordon's old personality. So yeah, except he's a little more timid. But yeah, that's it for the units. Anyways, game capture, wrong one. Okay, now without further ado, let us start. So, first up first, let's move you over this way. Actually, wait. Cecil? Trade. Weapon. Trade. Take the Silver Lance. Is it?
After the previous war ended, Princess Nina handed over this country to General Lawrence. It allowed him to freely rule. However, after Harlan became emperor, he removed General Lawrence's power and sent Lang's army here. Lang stole everything from us. Not just money, but also food, clothes, even our loved ones were... if only General Candace was still here, then we wouldn't need to fear Lang.
Lang is a horrible man. He's done horrible things to the populace here. We'll avenge you. But not now. Well, actually, no. Maybe not even at all. Anyways. Hopefully one day we can stop, but now's not the time. Anyways. I suppose we have a new battle theme, too. It's more orchestrated. Okay, nice dodge. Alright. Crit, please? Nope. We do want to get to that village as soon as possible, because it has one of the better units of the chapter. I think it's one of the best units in the game. Okay, that's a kill for Ryan. I might use Ryan, I'm contemplating it. See how he levels up. Okay, Luke. You act as a guard. Buffer. Throw a javelin. Alright, then we'll use Roderick rules to poke this guy. Getting hit by an axe. Okay, the enemies are much tougher from what I can see. But also, Gordon starts with a steel bow instead of a choice between the two. Let's hit you, because you have more HP. Hey, exact kill. Oh, never mind, I don't. I just damage really hard. Alright. And that's gonna be the end of the turn. Excuse me. And they're all gonna fight. You're probably gonna run away in order to preserve your own life, and you're gonna attack Ryan, of course you are. Okay, you're gonna hit Ryan. I also know Ryan has the 20th, because it makes him really tanky. You're gonna attack Luke. You're gonna attack Gordon, or not, you're gonna attack Ryan again. Okay, now Ryan's safe, and you're gonna attack Roderick, and Roderick's gonna poke. Okay. Not very close there. A lot closer than I should have liked, but anyways. Poke one of you guys in the eye. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. AKA by dirt, I mean this lance. Alright. Also, quick save right now. I'm gonna enter, or try to enter, into that cave there. Okay, there. Shoot that guy with your bow, and then use Ryan to clear you. We'll use Marth to make it to this village here to get ourselves a new character.
Oh, please spare this girl. She's just 10 years old. She hasn't even finished her training as a cleric.
Don't worry, old lady. We're not going to take this. We're not going to take this child. We're not going to take this child.
Aren't you a soldier of the Empire?
No, you got it all the wrong idea. We haven't come here to fight. If you require anything, please ask. We have some food. Please take it if you want.
Wait, please, take me with you.
You're really only 10 years old?
Actually, I have become of age. My grandmother lied for me, so the soldiers wouldn't take me away. Well, I know if I stay here, I'll eventually discover and capture the Imperial soldiers. Link soldiers are like beasts, but you're very different. You've got very kind eyes. Please take me out of this country, into your own country. Is that alright, grandmother? Of course. You'll be much safer compared to here. Young lad, I beg of you, please protect this girl. If you want, it would be no problem for her to become your bride. This child, like me in the past, is a beautiful girl. She'll definitely make a fine wife. Marisha, if this youth is to be your husband, would you be happy, right? Honestly, grandmother, it's far too early. Marisha doesn't know what to do.
I'm married. Anyways, here's Marisha, one of the best, or Militia, one of the best characters probably in the chapter. Marisha, well, to showcase, is a cleric, being able to have early access to stabs and healing, and joins like Chapter 1. His full Rust is a romantic personality, being exceptional with romance, and being married to Marth, in particular, having good HP, strength, a decent strength growth at an age, good skill, good weapon level, and speed, and luck, basically a really good healer for most of the game. You want to use her because mainly you don't get healers for a while, so actually, I think she's the only cleric in this game. Thinking about it? Oh no, okay, she's one of 2 clerics. So yeah, you want to use Marisha. Alright. Roderick, you run away. Poke. Alright, and you get right to healing. You can't. Right. But I prepare for a lot of bios in the first 2 chapters. There is a lot. Staff you? That's Rody? Or Roderick? Alright. Let's use you to move into that cave, because I'm pretty sure... either there's one of 2 things. I'm pretty sure there's either a dragon in there, or it's a, or some gold. Oh, thieves. Ha. Well. Frick. Okay.
Let's just say Cross King had 2 children, Princess Yumia and Princess Yubello. Twins of 13 and 14 years of age. The king was so scared of Garth, so he sent the 2 to Kadeen. Heard they were held as hostage and locked inside a dark room. They were finally rescued by Wendell. They were on the brink of death. The bishop immediately took them to the monastery in Kadeen to take care of them.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
This country no longer has any young girls. The Imperial soldiers took them all away. Especially beautiful girls who were taken by General Lang. What kind of world has this become?
Yeah, these ones have a bit more lore. Considering book 1 was basically editorial, but anyways.
I heard General Lawrence resided in Taos Island in his youth. At that time, Taos was not unified and there was conflicts between the island tribes. The general helped a youthful chief unite the island. From that day on, the general and the chief, now the current King Taos, have always been in contact.
Oh, frick. Anyways. There's the last area. General Lawrence recovered the children from Wendell, hoping to raise them at Grust. When the Emperor found out, he ordered him that he would hand of the children. The general hid the children away because he feared they would be killed. Following that, he lost his power, and then Commander Lang came. In order to find the children, Lang performed many atrocities. Eventually, we rebelled because we could no longer stand it. But everything is over. The people of this country will all be killed by Lang. Lang is not a good person. Lang is a horrible, horrible being. We need to stop him at all costs. Heal. Alright. Let's send Rod, let's send Lincoln there. Sorry there. Is the Lovery, what do you want to do? What would you like? You can buy iron swords, iron spears, javelins, and iron bows. Let's buy iron sword. From Arth. Again. Okay. So, let's use, Drog. Actually, no, lure. Actually, move back a bit. Make move here. I'll lure all the enemies in. And you just focus on killing. No one gonna hit each other. Ow. My face. Nice shot, Gordon! 5 points! Anyways. Alright, let's warm in. Thieves arrived. Of course you did, dude. Player. Oh, you don't attack. Time to abuse. Let's take you out, and let's give you kills. Fell, and let's see what happens when we get to this cave. I'm worried about a dragon. Wait. Mount. Mount. Actually, no, you want to stay there. Drog, you start luring out. You got Drog, drop poke in the face, and got a Luminary. You'll take it. Okay, you can't even move on the mountains. Got it. Got 10 hits. And skill lock up on level, I'll take it. That's why they couldn't move on, they're stuck on the mountains. You dismount. trade the iron sword to you. Wait. Wait, no, I need Marth to go here, I think. Also, they have the same spread as Sheeta. I just realized. Cecil? Animus. Darn it! Darn it, Cecil. You've arrived. Alright. Oh, Gordon. And Ryan. Good hit. Good miss entirely. Aaron. Okay, Cecil actions. Cecil will miss. Alright, Cecil will dodge. Take a kill on you. Then hit once, of course.
It seems the Empire's reinforcements have come. I should already reached this stage. Lord Ogma, I am deeply sorry for getting you involved in all this. But could you listen to one last request of mine? I'll send you to King Towels to help you. If there's anything I can do for you, please ask. Is that so? Then I ask of you, please send these children of Adon to Macedon. These children, Princess Isabella and Princess Eumia, are the children of the late King Grust. I have always been protecting them in secret, but that is no longer a possibility. If they fell into General Lang's hands, I bet he would execute them without question. Please, take these children to Wendell at Macedon. I understand. I'll protect these two with my life. Truly, thank you. Well, Prince Eubello, Princess Eumia, you will escape with Lord Ogma.
No, I won't go! If we must escape, Lawrence must come with us too!
Princess Eumia, I'm afraid I cannot leave. My body is in such agony that even walking pains me. So please, don't worry about me. You two must flee!
Why? Why must you say that? Lawrence, you fought to protect us. That's why you suffered such a heavy wound. How can you tell us to leave you? I will not go! I will not leave your side!
What should we do, General? What should we do, General? This is troublesome. Eumia will undoubtedly stick to a word. I apologize, Lord Ogma. You may leave. I understand, and I'll find another way to help you. I'll find Lang and kill him. I'll use my blade to send him to his grave! If I succeed, perhaps the nearby enemies will retreat. General Lawrence, you must live to see that day. Don't get yourself killed!
High arrow. And let's see what level you got for Ryan. Skill, luck, weapon level. Same as your brother. Literally the exact same as your brother. Of course it was. Okay. Okay, crap. Right. Oh, case. Right, there. Fight. Flash, and Cecil level up. Strength, speed, weapon level. Amazing! Amazing level up, Cecil. Nice. Well, you're the best. Alright. Let's quick save and turn. What's that, axe? By the way, fun fact, there are no axe users on this round. All axe users basically belong to, back. Use your iron sword. Take your weapon level. Attacking Cecil. Right, no. Again, you're probably the only one in this entire army I'm maybe using other than Ryan and Marissa. But Marissa needs, damage just to heal. Oh well, there's a damage hit to kill here. Alright. Also, fun fact, she has different hair color depending on the version you're in. In the remake, she has blonde, blue hair. In this version, she has silver. And the rare, a feat by you, and a full narrow. We'll take it. It's mine now, I'll take it. Anyways. Nice. Cecil, doubled up. Strength try and speed up a level. I'll take it. I'll take all these levels. I'll take all those strength levels, especially with the early game from from when I played Book 1. For the level and everything. Anyways. Okay, let's fire an arrow. And slash. And hopefully there's an enemy. Okay, you shot her, but okay, we'll wait here. No. Alright, then you slash this guy. Okay, miss. And got weapon level skill HP. I'll take it. How much damage do you do? 7 minus 12. You do 5 damage. You have 7 HP. You're fine. Kill. Alright, time for me to head back. This will take a while. Cecil being the freaking ogre tier unit that we were, basically saved our butts. Tiny, can you run away this room, please? Again? I got you on my attention. But we're about to end the chapter. There's only Mr. Lawrence left. All I have to do is just talk to him. I'll just of this house a little bit. One last house. Is it?
I only saw a glance at him, but that paladin Aaron didn't look too good. In any case, if he continues fighting, it will be difficult for others to improve.
Alright. Let's talk to General Lang. We literally cannot hurt him. I'm not kidding. We can barely do damage. We do 5 damage. Maybe I'll do this just to showcase off Lang, his blast dialogue.
What? You are from the Altean army. So even Altea wants to cause suffering to my people. Altea wants to cause suffering to my people. Cause suffering to my people.
And Lauren's gonna try to poke me with no damage. Alright, I just wanted to showcase that. I mean, I could use...
Lord North, it's you! Although I know the enemy reinforcements have come, I didn't expect it was you. It's a shame that we must fight Altea, and fight against your highness.
Please wait! I don't intend to fight with you! From the citizens, I discovered disturbing facts about the atrocities from the occupation army. I will inform Emperor Hardin about these facts. If I meet him, I'll definitely be able to rescue Grust. So please, put away your weapon!
Your Highness, I appreciate your favor. Well, that is impossible. Your Highness, you don't know a thing. You think that somebody like Hardin would send a heartless man like Lang here for no reason? He wanted to provoke us into rebelling, so the kingdom of Grust would be completely destroyed and become ruled by the Empire. That's the reason why he sent such a cold-blooded man here.
What? Why would he? I cannot possibly believe that Hardin would do such a thing!
I didn't expect you to accept the truth so quickly. However, since he became Emperor, he has completely changed. He is no longer the Hardin that your Highness once knew. Anyway, I believe we're finished here. However, your Highness, I have one last request. In this fortress, Grust's royal princess and prince are hiding. Please, save those children. If you can promise me that, I will have no regrets. Lord Both, let's just say that in exchange for my life, these children, I will hand them in your care.
And General Lang blows himself up. General Lawrence! How could you? Yeah, General Lawrence blows himself up in 2 bits. I much prefer the remake's interpretation of that, where he falls on his own weapon. He, in a much more realistic sense, because gunpowder doesn't exist in this world, I don't think. I mean, landmines exist, but they're magical based. I don't know where he got a stick of dynamite, but anyways, in the other version, it shows a scene from a sword sticking up from the ground as Marth's looking down at General Lang's corpse. Literally falling on his own sword and dying. It's a really tragic scene, and for Lawrence, one of the coolest characters from Book 1. May he rest in peace. Let's end Chapter 1. Seize. You two are Grust's Prince and Ubella and Princess Yumia!
Lawrence, he's dead. What should we do? You fiends, don't come near us, otherwise we'll kill ourselves.
Oh God. No, you got it wrong.
Ah, Lord Marth, you finally caught the rebels!
General Lang, wait! Those children are innocent! Can you hand them to us? In bus?
That is impossible. Prisoners of war must be taken to my castle. I must also execute them as soon as possible so others don't dare not defy us. Ah, your highness, you must head immediately to Macedon. The Macedonian army has rebelled, and its princess appears to have been captured by them. Emperor Hardiness ordered that you go and rescue Princess Minerva.
What? Macedon? I understand, General. If it's to rescue Princess Minerva, I'll gladly go. But please, hand those children to me. I beg you, General Lang.
Don't be stubborn, your highness. When I said no, I meant it. Well, you two, come over here!
No! Let go of me! Yubello, help me!
Yumia! Yumia!
Wait, Lang! Wait! Lang! Release those children!
Your highness, please calm down. If we fight with Lang now, we'll become traitors. On top of that, we currently don't have the strength to oppose Lang's army.
But Jagan, can we really give up those children to Lang?
Right now, no matter what, we must stay calm. If we go to Macedon and successfully rescue Princess Minerva, Macedon may be able to help us. Your highness, please stay calm for now. We must first go to Macedon.
And this chapter also is much more grim than Book 1. A lot more serious. Next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Book 2, we're going to be heading into Chapter 2. See you guys then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.